no care if it's on, got me a push now. Army I do me little farming in the bush now. She just want me to put it on replay. She no business on my bank book. She says she notice all the things that me a blend. So she wondering if it's message I send. So me tell her so when the band string up and start playing, she let her know so that show you not end. Impress her, give her good love, I know it pure. Our love not come cheap, although she poor. In all the meantime, we are going to rewind. Nobody can fabricate this design.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, Jatu. I'm good.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. Let me just pause this song. You look so nice.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks so much for coming on today. I appreciate it. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so the connection is much better right here. I wanted to share my beautiful view with you guys, but it's not working out at all.
Okay. No problem. Well, we're just happy to see you. Already people are saying they love you and what a wonderful artist you are, and that they've been following you so long. So that's great that you're getting so much love over there. Yes. So you've been in the music industry for quite a long time. How did you get involved in music? And is it something that you've always wanted to do?
It's not even about something that I wanted to do. It's just the love for singing. That's where it all started, I've been singing since I was a little child. I sang on the children's choir in church, and I was a part of my high school choir, my primary school choir, and then my high school choir. And, competing was a part of what we would do. There's a festival here for schools called JCDC festivals, and we would enter those, and it was just awesome. I enjoyed it, the traveling and meeting new singers, hearing new talents. It was just awesome. And I decided that okay, I think this is what I want to do, having music a part of my life like forever, because my dad also owns a sound system, and that's a whole another story, because it really introduced me to our music, our culture, reggae music and dancehall.
True.
Yeah.
Good. So your parents, were they very supportive of you when you said you wanted to get into the music industry?
Well, my mother is a Christian, so you know how that goes.
Yes. Yeah.
She was crazy about it, because immediately the idea that came to mind was that, okay, you're gonna be around some crazy people who wanna do crazy things to you. They're gonna abuse you, and that is ungodly, and you should sing in church and stuff like that. But my dad, because he's a sound man, he's a DJ, so he was all for it.
Oh,
I got most of my support from him.
Okay, that's good. And then growing up, who did you look up to?
In terms of musician or artist?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Who did I look up to? There were so many influences, because, like I said, I was introduced to a whole heap of different artists. There was the Barry Salmon, the Marcia Griffith, the Judy Mowatt, the Rita Marley, and and as an adult now, I think that's why I did a tribute to the I3s, because the song I'm now promoting is titled Tribute to the I3s, because I grew up listening to that type of music, and it had such a strong influence on me and my life, the positivity. So, I would definitely say the I3s and the positive music they did. I truly looked up to that growing up.
True. And I personally, I love reggae music. I'm Liberian, and but I love reggae music because it just has such a positive message overall. Like, put God first and work together as a community, as a whole. And
one love, one heart.
Exactly. All that. I grew up listening to Bob Marley and all those things. So it's just I love reggae music, and reggae music is actually big in Africa too. Particularly in Ghana, they have a lot of dance hall and reggae artists as well. Yeah.
I see you busting two moves to some dancehall tune.
Yeah, yeah. True. Okay, great. So, how has the pandemic affected your music recently?
Uh, I think it has changed a lot of things, not just where music is concerned, but life on a whole. Because now we have to be taking everything a new approach to every single thing. So
True.
right now for me, I try to find a positive perspective in everything. So
Yeah.
right now I'm just learning how to do everything online because before I wasn't I wouldn't be up in your face like this on
Uh,
Instagram live, but now I'm here and I mean we have 13 people watching. It's not a million, but it's a start. And
yeah.
this is what we have to do, just to keep the music going and keep spreading the good word. So I wouldn't say it has affected me in a bad way.
Mhm.
It just kind of, it's just teaching me a new lesson.
True. Very true. So, your music, do you write your own music yourself?
I do. Not all. Sometimes I work with songwriters because, sometimes you just need something a little bit different from somewhere else, someone else. And, sometimes a writer can find something that you definitely won't find. And I find that's awesome. So, yeah, I write some of my songs, but I do work with songwriters as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna ask you how you're able to keep up, like, because you've been in the music industry so long, and how you're able to just keep up with like your creative flows, and do you ever get any blockages, like, So, do you ever find yourself where you get a writer's block and you can't write, and then that's when you have to get some additional
No,
help? No.
no.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's life and something new is always happening. There's always something to write about because there's always something that somebody else can relate to.
Right.
So there sometimes I have to be trying to slow myself down rather than having a writer's block.
Oh, okay. That's good. All right, great. So, what's your favorite song that you've written?
um, I would say Ebony
I love
because
it. Yeah.
there are a lot of days when not just me but other persons need to be inspired to keep going. And I enjoy inspiring people and I like to be inspired as well. So when I have one of those days, I just start singing Ebony, or I turn my you know my radio on, put on a CD, put my thumb drive in or something, and just start listening to Ebony, and it gives me so much strength, so much hope, and it tells me that listen, keep going. It's just today, not because you're in a bad mood right now. It doesn't mean tomorrow is gonna be like that. It's not always gonna be like that.
True.
So what I do when I write, I try to encourage myself or motivate myself or inspire myself because I'm the first person that I have. Just
True.
like when you're on a plane and they tell you, the flight attendant tells you to, hey, put on that mask on your face first before you try to help somebody else. So, if I'm not inspired, if I'm not motivated, if I don't love myself, then how can I love you or inspire you or what can you bounce off of me?
That's so true. So true. So,
Yeah.
speaking of being inspired, like, what's your creative process like when
No,
you're?
hold on, before I even get to because I'm listening to your accent, I'm here twanging like man a yardie, I'm in a chat pot with oh God.
Oh,
I am a yardie and I speak Patwa. All right, so I'm gonna teach y'all some Patwa in a few.
yeah. Okay. I
Yes,
like.
girl. Yes, girl.
Okay. I'm cool with that. Hi, look. There's Tony. Hi,
Hi,
Tony.
Tony. Blessings, my sister.
Yeah, so Tony is our mutual connection. We know each other
Yeah,
from
through Tony.
yeah, and we both do HR together in the Philadelphia area. So Tony is a wonderful person. Love her so much. Hi, Tony. Okay. Um So let me see. I forgot what I asked. Oh yeah, I was asking you about your creative. Do you need me to slow down when I'm talking?
No, 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 I'm good. I'm
Okay.
hearing you.
Okay, good. All right. So I'm asking a little bit about your creative process. What's your creative process like when you are writing a song?
Um, I don't even know if there's a process or it just happens because I can be right here and we're having a conversation and you probably say one word and then that one word is telling a whole different story in my head, because I think I believe I think in a different way. And a lot of times I might be sitting with somebody and I'm having a different conversation in my mind. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it helps with my songwriting so
Okay.
much. So I wouldn't say there's a specific process. It just happens in so many different ways. I might be on the beach and somebody might do something and I find it cute
Uh-huh.
and and that's a song.
Nice.
Yeah.
Someone just asked, do you need to fall in love to write your love songs?
Uh,
Is it based off of your prior experiences or things that people have gone through?
Definitely. I don't think, listen, I write based on how I feel, and that's why I believe it's good to work with songwriters because they can break that feeling sometimes and bring you to a different place. But yeah, I definitely write based on how I'm feeling at the moment. If I feel broken, then you're gonna get a song that can relate to that. If
Mm.
I'm happy, then we're gonna get a song about that. If I want it on the replay, then we're gonna get a song about that too, because music is a beat for every mood and a melody for each emotion. So every time you feel a certain way, then you can just express it in music because that's what it is, an
True.
expression.
Yeah, definitely a way to express yourself. You're right about that. Uh,
Yeah,
so as far as like collaborations go, who do you want to work with in the future?
definitely Junior Gong. I've been,
I love him.
yes. I don't think you love him like I love him.
Oh,
Listener, yeah,
I understand. I understand.
I love the girl.
I
Okay.
love the Marley brothers. Stephen Marley is definitely like my favorite. Do you listen to his music?
Yeah, man, Stephen Marley is awesome, awesome. The thing is, their production is always so on point, and that's what I love. I love good music, and I just want to grow,
Right.
and I believe that's the type of music I listen to, because that's the direction that I wanna head in.
Right. Right. I
Yeah.
understand. All right. So let me see. There's another. Let me look at my notes real quick. I'm sorry. So what's your thought on the music industry in Jamaica right now?
Uh, it's always growing. I believe that uh oh God. What we put out, I believe that we have to understand that what everything we put out, that's what we are selling to the world. That's what we're telling the world is the best of us. And
Right.
I believe that there is so much more here for the world to hear. We have so
Ah,
much talent here that
true.
you guys haven't heard as yet. Uh, there's so much growth for our industry. Like we have a long way to go, but we'll get there. I do believe so. And I'm a part of this journey as well, and I'm hoping that one day I can make a mark, on the world, so they can look and say, okay, this girl is Jamaican, she's from Jamaica, and we have lovely talent coming out of Jamaica. We have a whole heap of people who come out of Jamaica, and they have set such a high standard. I mean, Barrett Hammond, there's Romain Virgo, Martha Griffiths is the queen. There's so much to look up to.